after some wheeling, we've got some mud on our Jeep. Got a muddy Jeep, not too bad. But definitely got some mud that we've got to deal with. Here we're looking at the undercarriage of the Jeep. Again, got some mud in a lot of the components. Gonna try to take a look underneath the Jeep just to see how dirty it does get underneath here, the drive shaft. Let's take a walk around and look at the front. From the front bumper, we've got Duke here. He's helping me out with the inspection. Let's go underneath and take a look here. Again, not too bad. Wasn't that bad of a muddy day. Got some grease that's coming out because we just greased it. Excess grease falling out after a day's ride. Showing you some of the dirt that gets up into the components. I do recommend a hearty breakfast before you begin to clean your Jeep. My wife was kind enough to prepare me a spinach cheese omelet with bacon, pineapple, and cantaloupe. Some of these attachments. This happens to be one of my favorites, the 90 degree. I'm going to show you how I put that to use right now. I like to use the 90 degree to get underneath the fenders and behind the wheels. So I just use the 15 degree attachment. The next attachments I'm going to use is my favorite, is the undercarriage sprayer. We're going to set that up by using multiple extensions here. We're going to use this piece here, and we're going to use multiple pieces that have the screw-on attachment, and that'll give us a very good extension. I'll show you. Here is the undercarriage pressure washer attachment. Has 4 nozzles and the connector piece, and what we're going to do is going to get our extension pieces in order. We're going to attach the first one, and then the other ones just screw on pretty easily, just like this. And we're going to do that for all of them, and I'll show you it fully extended. Black piece with the nozzles needs to be the final piece before attaching to the wand. This is the piece that has the screw end to connect to this piece, and it also has the appropriate connector for the pressure wand. Now here's everything fully attached. Now, as you can see, when you have multiple extension pieces, it doesn't exactly turn out to be straight, and if I had a complaint, it would be that it does tend to wobble a bit. You have to be careful with how you move it side to side. Usually I'll just grab down here and I'll pull it back and try to reposition it by lifting up a little bit and just moving it. But I'm always afraid if I just bend it this way, it's going to break. So I've been very careful with its use. Now I do have something I'm working on to see if it helps, and I'll show you that in a second. What I've done here is I've actually attached some old shelving, plastic shelving extensions from one shelf to the next. I've extended them and I've put them over top of it. Now it's not perfect fit. I may look for a PVC pipe that would be tighter fit, and that should give some stability, and I could just slide it off and on. The problem is that this piece here, which is necessary to make the final attachment, unless I decide to purchase a different piece, the PVC pipe won't go over this. So that's gonna, and a lot of the movement is towards this end here. So not sure if it's going to help as much, but it does give me a little easier ability to slide it sideways, knowing that those extension pieces on the end won't move that much. Alright, here's the final product. Did not lay a hand on this Jeep. All I did was an initial rinsing with the pressure washer, hit it with the foam cannon, came back at it with the pressure washer, used the attachments to get into the tight places. Use the undercarriage. Get that undercarriage as clean as a Jeep can be after off-roading. And here's the rear diff. Let's see underneath here. Looks pretty darn good compared to the initial video of the undercarriage. Looks pretty good to me. Again, this wasn't about detailing it. This Jeep is not my daily driver. Its main purpose is to hit the trails with off-road consulting, take some photos and some videos for them, as well as my own channel. This Jeep is off-road anywhere between 6 and 8 times per month, and just trying to do a better job at keeping the components clean. Looks pretty good to me. Hope everybody found that video interesting or helpful. All the links are in the description below, and I've also written a blog post on reconliving.com that you are more than welcome to go visit and read, and that will also have some pictures of the components as well. Until next time, see you on the trails.